came into the final as well with a victory at 244 with a pin, and here they are in the finals.
And so Devon Powers was in our last finals match last year, the last match we had against none other than our infamous Game Day Sports Mustafa Dinet.
Vanderbilt's own.
Vanderbilt's own. My guy. It's good to check up on him. He's doing very well. Sammarco here has always been an upper body wrestler like you're seeing. He's big on throws, big on chin whips, big on, lat drops, and that might because of his training from Daryl Mackerel, his youth wrestling coach. But Devon Powers, nothing yet, but Devon Powers just stopped that throw. Devon Powers is such an athletic kid. And speaking to his father bought a little firewood off me too for Devon Powers. Just saying what good group of kids him and his friends are, and how, they're not off doing the things that we don't want our kids doing, and that they're doing the things that we want to see our kids doing. So kudos to him and his family for creating an environment for that.
I love this at 170 pounds that we are seeing very active wrestling from these two young men. They are going at it. It's 2-0 Powers, but I love the the contrast in styles, right? Powers, who's a very strong athletic kid, and you got Sammarco, who, like you said, is an upper body wrestler. So they're tying up. Sammarco's looking for those throws, and Powers is so able to adapt to that. And once they get on the ground, this is a very high energy match.
Oh, Powers making mistakes. Got to be careful. Ooh, making me eat those words. He can capitalize on his mistakes.
That would put him in a position of power.
Yeah, you got more power to you for that one.
2-0 Powers on top. Under 15 seconds remaining here in the first period. Cameron Sammarco, the number 1 seed from Lyman Memorial Windham Tech Co-op. You are watching, of course, the 2023 ECC Wrestling Finals here on Game Day. And that's the end of your first period, 2-0 for Powers. And Powers will have the option here. He is green.
Bob Woods and Glenn Graham, seasoned officials.
I know what seasoned means.
We're not talking about chicken.
Or wood.
Or wood. Or Bob Woods. We're saying they have experience. That's what we're telling you. A little salt and pepper in their hair, a little seasoning. Both of these guys reffed when I was around, and they've contributed a lot to the sport. People forget, as much as we like to yell at the officials. Wow. Near fall, they called it. No near fall. Nice little tilt there, though. Oh. Keeps getting close to doing locked hands. I think the refs are ready to watch if he touches those hands again. There's that jelly roll. I know these ain't the biggest boys, but Sammarco's trying it. Powers is trying that nice half, and then when we crank down on that half, that's that jelly roll.
Listen, no one loves a jelly roll more than me. I would like to give a shout out to Sammarco's boots. Gotta love the floral nature of the boots. I'm a big fan of that.
Okay.
Add a little color to your outfit.
I thought you were talking about boot. We have when you throw the legs in, it's called throwing in the boots.
Ah.
So I thought you were hip to a little wrestler.
Shoes doesn't seem like a good term.
I wish they let me wear my boots out on the mat, my steel toes.
Those shoes, wrestling shoes.
But I do feel that the boots was a little more Hulk Hogan era. I would like to see them bring them back. Let's get these guys out here in knee-high boots and having them doing moves off of turnbuckles.
Wow, now you're talking my language. So, when you said earlier today the greatest wrestling match I ever saw, I was like Rock Triple H SummerSlam.
No, Rock and Triple H. I guess you must have missed Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan.
No, that was a terrible match. Iconic in the history of wrestling, but it was a terrible match.
I wasn't
Andre
alive.
couldn't move.
I wasn't alive.
I like what we're seeing here from Powers and Sammarco, though.
Powers. Oh. Time.
That's the end of period 2, and it's only 2-0 Powers. We just came on the heels of the match of the day, Lincoln Carlson's victory over Aaron Palacios Mendoza.
Match of the day so far.
Yeah, well, it can only be the match of the day at this point in the day.
Let's not call. Well, yeah.
It's the match of the day.
Let's see what the match of the night is. That's what I want.
At the end of it doesn't have to stay the match of the day, but it's the match of the day now.
The current match of the day.
That's implied.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm not always living in current events here.
That's fair enough. All right.
I'm thinking about the future where there's chicken wings.
I understand. Without this as a 2-0, now Powers gets 2 more there, so he's up 4-0. Significant lead for Devon Powers here. Bumping it.
I just got a text come across my screen from none other than Mikey Commander, former ECC wrestler for the Whalers, who said he liked throwing in the boots when he wrestled too.
Attaboy.
I believe that young man is a U.S. Marine.
Yes, sir. I would not mess with Mr. Commander.
So hello, Mr. Commander out there in TV land.
Powers gave up 2 on a reversal by Sammarco.
Oh, Sammarco!
He flipped it over. What a move by Sammarco! And the pin out of nowhere!
That's so big! That's so big!
Cameron Sammarco with a pin out of nowhere.
Was that, did we say that was the match, or was that, did we say the one before that was the match?
Sammarco was down 4-0 to Powers. Got a reversal, hooked the leg, and next thing you know, a pin and a championship for the junior Cameron Sammarco. What a great match.
Phenomenal. The energy in here is electric, man. I don't know. I felt it was a little bit stale last year. This year, everyone is fired up. We got some very exciting matches.
George, what did Cameron Sammarco see that allowed that pin out of nowhere?
Cameron, well, congratulations on the ECC championship. How does it feel?
Great. I lost last year, and I came back this year, put my all into it. It came out on the top.
You sure did come out on top. You were down at one point in the match, but then you got a reversal pin. Take me through those final seconds there and what you had to do to get a victory.
I was trying to chase my move all match, and I came out on top on my last try. And I picked the ankle right to his back and stuck him there.
Well, congratulations, Cameron, once again on a big victory here today.